Welcome to the Kendy and Raybo podcast, episode 56, recorded in Kendy's box room.
Welcome, Ray. Back to the box room. You were here 7 days ago. You look worse now than you did then.
Thanks.
With the old
shaved.
with the old chest infection and stuff.
It has been diagnosed. It is the Black Plague.
Oh, is it? You on the way out?
The doctor said I probably mightn't make it through the week.
So just family flowers only.
Family flowers, donations if desired. So
yeah, Kendy.
To Kendy, because he'll need the few pound.
I'll need the few pound.
Pay someone to replace me.
So you are still dying, eh? You're still
Yes,
affected.
I went to the doctor yesterday and he gave me steroids.
Oh, he gave you steroids?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you be goose to the gills, man.
Don't need to hit the gym at all now.
You'll piss hot by, as they say in the UFC.
A what?
He pissed hot.
What?
That means that he was taking steroids. Like,
oh,
your man pissed hot. Did you not hear that? No,
I didn't hear that. No.
That's what
it's called.
Yeah, pissing hot.
Yeah, he gave me steroids and antibiotics. So I have that ultimate excuse from drinking for the next.
Oh yeah, you can't
days.
drink. Yeah,
Can't drink. Sorry, I'm on antibiotics.
I'm on antibiotics. Is that a myth or not?
It's actually not a myth. There are 2 antibiotics you can't drink on,
Right,
and I don't know what they are.
right, but you might have one of them.
But I have a man that tells me.
Go on.
I have a friend of mine, young Paul.
Young Paul tells you.
Yeah,
Why?
I do text him. I says I'm on amoxicillin.
Amoxicillin.
hard something or other, hard 500 milligrams.
Right.
And then he texts back and says, "Go for it."
Why, is he a pharmacist?
He might be a pharmacist.
He could be.
Yeah.
We're not saying.
No, he could also be a farmer.
Or both.
He might be a farmer that assists other farmers.
Yeah, maybe.
A pharmacist.
A pharmacist.
I think that's where his knowledge of antibiotics.
Yeah, there's a big difference in the leaving cert points that's needed for both.
yeah.
Huge discrepancy between a pharmacist and a farmer assist.
Way easy to get into pharmacy.
Yeah, way easier to get into pharmacy, yeah.
Because there's a lot in assisting farmers. You have to be.
You want to get the hands dirty straight away, first of all.
Yeah.
You know, you want to be able to dip. Don't you dip or something? No?
There's dippage.
There's dipping done.
There's dipping done.
The dipping done. There's dipping done in the farms.
Dipping done. Much dipping.
I wouldn't know nothing about
and
dipping.
Dawson.
Dawson, you want to get used to the Dawson.
Yeah, you have to be familiar with how much Fucalox to
now,
use.
for any of you ladies in the night, that's not the same dose as you'd have now. A different kind of dose, right? Would you explain to them? What is it?
Stop.
What is it?
What, Dawson?
Yeah.
Dawson is where you kind of have to give like an old bit of medicine to an old calf.
Right.
And you kind of have to put 30 millilitres in an old plastic yoke that you got out of somewhere.
Right.
And then the old lad would hold the mouth open while I'd pour it down the gullet.
Oh, you go down the gusset. The gullet.
The gusset.
Come here, can I ask you, is that for cows or calves?
For both, I suppose.
Calves or baby cows?
Yeah.
Do they take cow calpol then instead?
I don't think so.
It's easier on them.
Apparently Calpol isn't great.
Why? Full of sugar?
I don't know. Someone said something about it there one time. I've no research done whatsoever.
I used to love calpol.
Sure, why
when I was a
wouldn't you?
kid.
It's full of sugar.
It was beautiful. Medicine and pink. The 2 ingredients.
The one they never brought out, I suppose you can get shots now, Calpol shots, can you?
Can you? As in like a shot in the arm, like?
No, I think you can get like a shot in a pub.
No way.
Something that I think it tastes somewhat like Calpol.
They want to bring out a Liga shot now as well, or the dessert. Dribble Liga. Oh, jeez, it was beautiful.
That's what they make cheesecake from.
Or a rusk.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah, Liga.
Liga,
Yeah,
is it?
Liga's, yeah.
The rusk as well,
that's
man.
totally untrue.
It's
You're very gullible today.
I believed you. I was like,
Yeah.
what is it? It's digestive biscuit to make cheesecake from.
Yeah.
You liary bastard.
So I'm sick, yes. I'm at home now and I'm sick and I'm watching Netflix. But I come over here to talk about it.
You come over here to talk about the Netflix you've been watching.
And I have to say, shout out to Anthony.
Big Anthony.
And Big Anthony. He said that last week's episode sounded marvellous.
Oh, lovely.
Because I had the sexy flu voice at the time.
Yeah, okay. Have you quite got the sexy flu voice
this
still?
time now. I have the downtrodden man voice.
Right, okay. Doesn't sound quite as sexy.
No, it
I'm not as attracted to you as I was last week, man.
Thank you. I have to say a big shout out to my father as well.
Go on, ML.
My father, ML.
Yeah.
He's also in care at the minute. He's come down with a dose.
Oh, that's right.
But I'll tell you, I had to laugh at him.
Go on.
I had to laugh at him. He was complaining about the care he was getting.
Right.
The poor mother,
Go on.
Caroline, took a few days off to mind him.
Right.
Do you know? As a good wife would do.
Yeah, fair play to her.
Do you know what he wants to do?
Go on.
He wants to get in primetime investigates. He says the standard of care in this particular care facility is not up to scratch. He said the meals are all over the place.
No way.
He wants Hickwain.
Listen, man.
He wants an investigation.
We'll set up a couple of cameras in the house. Imagine we set up a couple of cameras that has a camera with baiting around the room and everything. Spitting on him.
And then when we come in going, he's doing well, aren't you, Mel, aren't you?
I am, yeah, I promise.
Yeah. Don't hit me again.
Listen, ML, you're not alone because I'm going to get to the bottom of that.
Yeah. We're going to get primetime investigates. We should interview a rake of physiotherapists that just be in an occupational therapist and whatnot. I was in there. ML didn't look well.
No. But come here, happy mending, ML. I hope. Is he doing all right, is he?
He's doing all right, yeah.
That's good.
I'd say he'd be fixed before I'm fixed.
Right.
Yeah, could be a while for me.
I'd say he'll live longer than you too, Ray, with the way you're looking now.
Yeah. Will we start off the tale of the week?
Go on. You hit me with all your stuff.
Oh yeah, hold on now and look at my list. I have a list of things I want to talk
You must have had an odd old week. The festival was on here in Sligo, ladies and gentlemen. The Sligo Summer Fest.
It was.
Come here, Ray. Am I right in saying that was the second one this summer already? They did 2 Summerfests
They did
this
2
summer.
and next year they're talking about doing 3 Summerfests.
Jesus.
Yeah. I think they'll get to the point where there'll be one on every weekend.
Yeah.
There'll just be a permanent stage in the car park.
That'd be savage.
It would.
And were you at it this weekend, yeah?
I was at the Friday night for a little while, yeah.
All right. And did you enjoy it?
I did enjoy it, yeah. Scouting for girls were there.
Scouting for young ones.
Scouting for young ones. Katie Cassidy's band, Cass.
Cass.
They were very good.
Lovely.
And Chase Nabby, everybody's favourite River Island band. But I have to say, Chase, they put on a good show. They were very good, in fairness. There was about 37% less cursing than at the time I see them at C sessions as well. So they've tidied up their act.
Right, okay, yeah.
They knew they were playing to a younger crowd.
They're a bit more PG.
They were a bit
Do
more
young
PG.
ones love them, that band, yeah?
Gold mentals.
But they're Irish. I probably asked you this before. They're Irish,
3 lads Irish, yeah. Nice fellas.
DJs?
They're not DJs.
Rappers.
No, they have a DJ with them.
Okay.
And the DJ, and that was why there was a delay getting on, because again the laptop was giving trouble. They need to replace the laptop.
You want to get a new laptop, lads? Go down to Curry's, man, to do finance.
But come here, can I not talk about Summer Festival for a minute?
Okay, go on. Yeah,
Can I go back a week?
Go on.
Because
Back a week.
because I didn't get to talk about this with the urgency of the quiz and whatnot from before.
Cool.
Last Friday week, I went to see a comedy show.
Okay.
I went to see Farmer Michael and Kathleen.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, they were down in the Tremendous Event Centre.
They were down in Anderson's Tremendous Event Centre.
Yeah.
And they were for Friday night, and I went in and I was to do a bit of sound for them, but I wasn't knowing what to expect.
Right.
I tremendously enjoyed it.
Go away.
He
Fair
was
play to them.
marvellous.
Kane sort stuff. What was he doing?
For anyone that hasn't seen Farmer Michael's show, first of all, I'll say you should go and see it. But there's one thing that kind of jumped out at me when I was watching it. It's a bit like, do you ever see a ventriloquist? Right? Do you know the ventriloquist and the puppet? And the ventriloquist is the straight talker.
Yeah.
And the ventriloquist tends to ask the puppet, you know what, Jesus,
Rude questions.
Jesus, Michael, what do you think of all the Polish people coming into the country?
Yeah, yeah.
And then Michael, the puppet, reacts in a kind of a humorously, abusive way. And the straight talking ventriloquist goes, geez, you can't say that. And the crowd all go mad.
Yeah.
That's what Farmer Michael and Kathleen is like.
So Kathleen's the straight talker.
Kathleen is the straight talking ventriloquist with her arm up Michael's arse. That's exactly what it is.
Look, if that's what he's into, Ray.
But it was, I know, they were very, his quality of abuse that he can throw at everybody is prolific.
Okay, so there's 2 things that comes from. 1, quick wit.
Yeah.
Which he has
He's very, very quick
in droves. And 2 is, when you assume a character, you can say whatever you want because it's not you that's saying it.
That's what he's done.
That is across the board. That's Keith Lemon. You know Keith Lemon on the ITV?
Right. Yeah.
Assumes a character says...
On the ITV.
You know he's on the ITV.
Yeah.
He assumes a character can say whatever he wants. Farmer Michael assumes a character says whatever he wants. That's... We should have assumed characters, man.
Yeah.
I'd be saying a lot more ropey shit than I am right now.
Yeah, you're you see.
Yeah, you see.
And I can't escape being me.
I do say, most of the editing on this is vulgar shit that I say.
Did you say?
And we have to clean up Kendy.
Yeah.
Clean Kendy up. Campaign slogan.
Yeah. Hashtag clean Kendy.
Clean Kendy.
Yeah.
Yeah. If I was assuming a character, you wouldn't have to say that. Like what happened when we assumed characters for the Townie versus Culchie.
That's right.
You can say what you want in a segment like that because you're not saying you.
Yeah, we just about got away with that one now, in fairness.
A little bit.
Very much so.
But that's the great thing about his. We did edit a little bit of that.
Yeah, did know, in fairness.
Got a little bit ropey, but
enjoyed that night.
That's the great thing about his act is that you can do that. Fair play to him. We should have asked him to come in, but
I would say
flat out.
I don't know now whether or not everybody would be his cup of tea.
Right.
Or would he be everybody's cup of tea?
Right. And why you say
As
that?
in, well, just his prolific use of the word "see you next Tuesday."
Oh yeah.
He uses that word a lot.
Yeah, but Irish people use that word a lot.
And Sensitive Susan comes out.
Right.
I'll tell you, Sensitive Susan. There was a lot of Sensitive Susans in the audience that were kind of going,
Point of privilege, point of privilege, point of privilege. Yeah. Please don't use the C word in this room.
That's the thing, yeah.
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 But we Irish people use that C word.
Affectionately.
A lot more. Yeah, we can. Listen, I can say it vulgar to you.
Yeah.
And it'll sound vulgar. Or I can say, Jeez, your man's some happy cunt in the corner, isn't he?
It's affectionate.
You know, Americans don't use that word.
They don't like it.
They do not
They
use
don't like
it.
it in Europe much either.
No, we're the only ones that use it in the way we use it.
Although I looked it up once and it is on the Wikipedia. I don't know what I was looking it up for. Where it came from, I think.
Right.
And on it, it said, just at the bottom, it said, the term is also used affectionately in the United Kingdom and Ireland.
No way.
Yeah.
That's brilliant. You know, like even my dad uses it like that way. Like I went in to set up a gig with Dad one time and he was playing in the restaurant and there was people sitting at a table where he would usually set up like.
Yeah.
And he wasn't being mean to them, but I was too young at the time to realise he wasn't.
Yeah.
But I said, here, where do you usually set up? And Dad said, oh, where them cunts are sitting over there. Right? But he wasn't. He didn't mean like the bastards better get up. Like,
Yeah.
He was just using it.
It was just a collective reference to the people at the
And
table.
I was going, oh my God, who are they? Like, are they rough? Did they do something to him before? Or, you know, so that's how it's used. Fair play to Farmer Michael anyway.
Farmer Michael, yeah. And then the other, see, I'm going through my week here now.
Yeah, I love this. I love sitting down listening to Raybo's week, even though it must have been hampered by
Well, it was hampered. I had full on man flu on the Tuesday and the Wednesday, like.
gammy head syndrome.
Oh, Cammy head! I was walking around like a leper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With the big gammy head in you.
Well,
Yeah. So
schnottering.
But you managed to get through it.
I had to go up to Dublin on Thursday.
For?
I had meetings.
Oh, we on TV again, no?
What? No, not on the TV. No. Important meetings. Did the important meetings. They were good. Went
Right.
well. But on my lunch break, I had to go collect my guitar that was in for repair.
Oh, lovely.
So big shout out to Dwayne Gallagher. My guitar is fixed, so you can borrow it all you want now. I know his guitar was broke, but he was very encouraged to make sure my guitar was fixed so that he could.
Dwayne, if you're listening, boy, Dwayne's had a Yamaha guitar that's been broke for 10 years, right? And he started using Ray's one, and then Ray's broke. And Dwayne was like, here, man, you want to get that fixed?
So I definitely agree with you, Dwayne. I got it up to Dublin fair fast, so it's ready now. So if you're stuck at all, which you know you are.
Make sure you get it. Oh,
But when I collected the on guitar, it was on Capel Street.
Right.
You know Capel Street above in Dublin.
But, man, I don't know where O'Connell Street is in Dublin.
Okay.
It is the best thing about Dublin is the road out of it, my eyes.
Well, Capel Street is a couple of streets down from O'Connell Street.
Okay.
So it's near the Liffey.
Right.
And it is a beautiful street.
Okay.
It's got a couple of salubrious shops in it
Right.
that might sell, sexy things.
Oh, bits and pieces.
Yeah, bits
like
and
the
bobs.
fancy dildos that were at the bingo
Exactly.
local.
And this was the 2:15 of a Thursday, and I'm walking with my guitar in my hand, and I pass one of these shops.
Right.
And it dawns on me, and it says, oh, what crack me and Kendy would have if we had a big pink dildo that the bingo local lads were using.
Why are you so obsessed with us
Because we
getting
could
a
throw
dildo?
it at the wall.
That's
the only reason.
That's the only motive
That's
in
the
your
only
head.
reason I such crack throwing them at because no matter what way you throw it at the wall, it ends on the suction cup side and it sticks.
But I get this weird feeling that you're pretending this is what it's about, and next thing you'll land back with a double-sided one. And I'd be saying, Ray, you can't be throwing that at the wall.
No, I wouldn't want
And
that.
you'd be saying, no, just bend over for a second.
No,
man.
stop.
We see.
I went into the shop.
Yeah.
I've never gone into a
You went into one?
I've never gone into a salubrious shop
Were you
before.
wearing the cap and glasses?
No.
And the long trench coat?
I had the guitar and I was in me meetings outfit.
Right.
Me shirt and me nice jumper and things,
Okay.
So I went in. and-
Scandal on the way, by the way. Civil servant. Civil servant spends most of the day
in salubrious shop.
in salubrious
on
shop
Cape Street.
instead of meetings.
Yes.
And you were claiming back on it as well, the expenses and
I didn't
everything.
even think of this. Right. Oh God! I hope the boss doesn't listen to this podcast. She won't be pleased with what I was doing with the lunch break.
I shouldn't have alluded to that.
Yeah, you
I don't know
bollocks.
why I did.
Anyway, I went in. There was a young lady sitting on the floor, stocking the lower shelves
All
in the
right.
salubrious shop.
She was bent over stocking the lure. That's only her job,
Yeah,
just to
right.
stock the lower shelves. Sorry, I have to let you finish the
Let me
story.
finish the story. So I went in and I said, excuse me, sorry to be annoying, which is my usual greeting. And I said, you wouldn't happen to have any big pink dildos that stick to walls? And she says, wow, it's really nice and refreshing to see a man who knows what he wants.
No.
This is all true. Because big innocent head in me, I wasn't buying it for anything other than throwing it at the wall. No.
Yeah, but when she hears you want to stick it to a wall,
I know.
she thinks you want to back into it,
A
man.
part of me didn't, a lot of me didn't realise how she might have picked this up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She thought you wanted
So
to
she
back
said,
into
hold
it.
on and have a wee look. I think we're all out of the big pink dildos, but we have some rainbow ones for Pride.
Oh, lovely.
I said, oh, lovely. And I was looking at them and they looked.
That'll go well with the Pride jackets, as you.
Well, yeah.
That'll go away with the Proud jacket and the Proud dildo on me.
So Yeah, I inquired about the price of the proud ones. And she said, well, this one here, which was the size I was kind of looking for. I was trying to get the one that the boys had Bingo Loco. It was about 9-10 inches.
Jesus,
it's a big yoke.
No, that one won't fit. No.
But she said...
Give me 2 smaller ones instead.
No. She said she took it down from the shelf. 80 fucking euro.
What?
For a bit of plastic.
Which says you might as well have bent over and let it ride you.
80 euro for a dildo. I couldn't believe it. And I said, have you anything cheaper? She said, well, the smaller ones there, they're maybe 25 and 30. I said, but they're nothing.
Good God.
Only small little yolks.
And so you actually are paying for size?
You really are. You have to pay for size.
You couldn't turn this one on or not? No, either, no?
No, she had other ones that were more expensive that you could turn on, vibrating ones.
To clean the house and everything for you.
And there was other ones then as well, smaller ones, but there's more specialty ones. But I said, no, it's a big pink one I'm looking for, and you don't have it, so I'll have to leave it.
So you're telling me that you didn't bring me back a dildo?
No, I'll get it online.
You know, like when I used to...
I'll have to get it online. No way I'm paying 80 euros. That's typical Ireland now. Charging way more for things in the shops.
I'm disappointed, man, if I'm honest. Like when Mum would go to Galway or we go to Galway, she'd always bring back a wrestler like a toy. Like.
Yeah.
I feel like that. Like you went to Dublin, did you bring back a dildo?
No, I didn't bring it down. Now, the greatest thing about this story is it brought on another story.
Okay.
Now, I won't tell me who the source was.
Okay.
But I told this particular shop event to someone else.
You're bad for not ratting people out, man. I'd be ratting them out straight away.
No, I wouldn't do that now. No, I wouldn't rat on you. No, I won't do it. No. So this particular girl I spoke to.
What was her name?
No. So this particular girl told the story about going in looking for the dildo, and she then told me a story about a teacher had told her a story.
Jesus.
Right?
Okay.
Have you ever heard of a ball koozie?
What? What is a ball koozie?
I was said the same thing. This was magic. I was going, what is a ball koozie? She said, here is a ball koozie. She said, you get a teapot, right?
Don't tell me you...
Wait. Let me finish. You get a teapot, right? And you put in... you boil the kettle and you fill the teapot. Now, you don't fill the teapot. You only kind of put maybe a quarter full.
Right.
Right, so you have, or maybe half full, right?
Okay.
Then you stick your in
the scratch.
Yeah, into the top of the teapot.
Just the scratch.
Yeah, but it doesn't touch the water, right?
It wouldn't want to, man. You'd end up a cauliflower beanbag.
But then you get someone to blow down the spout, which turns it into a jacuzzi.
What?
It's a ball koozie.
What? Is this a real thing?
Yeah, so if you get the water right, you can have your bag sitting in a little mini ball koozie.
That's not strong enough. Put in a second bag. Really. That says not strong enough. You had a double bag.
Did you ever hear that before in your life?
That is mental if that's a real thing.
That's a real thing. You could do that to a fella.
Definitely the Europeans came up with that.
Yeah. I was only thinking of our teapot, how I'd never seen, because our teapot would be just the right size and everything. We got a nice decent size one.
Yeah, but the older you get, man, the bigger a teapot you need.
Yeah, that's true.
The bags are hitting the bottom of that fair quick, man.
Speaking of tea, actually.
Go on. Oh yeah, I'd love a cup.
There was talk of coffee in the office there during the week as well. And
go on.
Do you know how to make the perfect cup of coffee?
I used to have a method for making coffee. What I used to do was put in the beans.
Right.
For
anyone at home, you know where we're going with this.
Sorry, we were literally just out about a ball koozie, man, and I can't. How am I supposed to put in the beans and they're the grounded coffee, and then put in the amount of milk you want.
All right.
And then you pour the hot water.
And why would you put in?
Because you don't burn the beans. Then.
You don't scald the beans.
You won't be scalding the beans yourself. You don't want to go scald the beans.
That was the statement that came out in our canteen. That was what someone said.
Like
you don't want to scald the beans.
Scald the beans.
Yeah.
It sounds like you're telling someone, hey, scald the beans for a second, man.
Yeah, or scald the beans. I just thought that was very funny.
But is that the right method of making coffee?
I think that is the right method. Don't scald the beans.
For a finish, when I was drinking coffee, I used to take no milk in it at all. Just black as coal, man. Black as me heart. And so I couldn't use that method anymore because unless you maybe do water, you might put a drop of cold water
in with the beans.
You just don't want to be scalding the beans yourself.
Yeah, and in saying that, if you're using the ball koozie, you don't want to be scalding the balls yourself.
It works across the board.
It does, yeah.
Any kind of hot drink related, don't be scalding your beans.
Well, I've one more item in this kind of section.
Right, okay.
Right? We call this the filthy section. One more item. I had a friend of mine, and she sings with a girl group.
Right.
Do you know, like a fancy,
A girl band?
No, not a girl band, a kind of an Irishy, kind of a trad singing. Six of them.
Yeah, okay.
6 of them anyway, in the girl group. And
Right.
they're from Cavan.
Oh, from fucking Gavin.
Cavan Monaghan type
He's
direction.
the good.
He-
He's the fucking thing. He's the boy, give me up that fiddle.
Yeah. So she and the girls decided they needed to replace their mic stands. Because
Right.
they're all gone to shite. You know the way mic stands can turn to shite.
We talk about mic stands a lot
We
on this
do,
show.
in fairness.
Don't we?
Yeah, but I'm going to get off them now, fair lively.
Right, okay.
So
Go
the
on.
mic stands I knew, she said, I sent her on a link for the new mic stand. Then she said, what about the clips at the top?
Yeah, you're talking €354.
Exactly. And then one of the girls in the group also had inquired about getting one of these lovely, I'm going to rub it there now,
Oh, windbreaker.
a little windbreaker,
Yeah.
a little kind of foamy bit that goes on top.
That's right.
I call it the Christy Moore.
The Christy Moore, yeah, because he always had one.
Yeah, and she said, well, why would you want to buy that? And I says to her, well, it depends on if the girls are kind of spitters or swallowers.
Jesus.
Now, if
Why didn't I know you were going? Why didn't?
I didn't know I was going there until I went there. And as soon as I said it, I went, holy Jesus, this is not something to say to her. And I had to elaborate then. I said, if they spit a lot when they're singing, you know.
You can wreck a microphone with
can.
spit,
Yeah.
in case anyone's wondering.
Yeah.
You genuinely can. If you're one of those people who spit a lot, you will wreck your mic.
And we're still talking about microphones.
Microphones.
Yes.
Yeah, and that's why these windbreakers. So, girls, if you're wondering out there, just the spit or swallow. Oh my God, I'm bald. Why was I saying this? Jesus
That's it now. That's my
Christ.
section done there now.
Fucking hell.
Want me to move on?
Yeah,
I've
please.
still got plenty to go to. I'm knocking through these, I tell you.
These are my favourite episodes right out there, is where Ray just comes up with his week. Because my weeks are shitty. I always have shitty weeks. How would you get on? Did the same gigs do every week?
Yeah.
No, move on.
on.
I love your weeks because they differ every week.
And I'll give you a
Hit the
choice
differ.
now. I'm going to I'll give you a choice. I have 2 sections left.
Lovely. Will you swallow that, will you?
I will, I did. It won't do me any good, but I did. Now, I have 2 sections left, and I'm going to give you a choice. Shawnee B's party,
Oh, brilliant. I forgot.
or do you want to do Sean O'Reilly's big trip? I'm
Okay,
going to do both of them, but I'll let you choose which one and go first, because I can't pick which one to go next with.
Okay, Maris, for 1,500, I'm going to pick Shawnee B's party, please.
Woo! Shawnee B's party. Here we go.
I don't know what Sean O'Reilly's big trip is, you see.
Oh, that's coming after now.
Lovely.
Yeah, so you've saved that to the next bit.
Lovely.
So Shawnee B's party.
Yeah,
Shawnee
how'd it
B
go?
is a previous contributor to this show. He's been on 1 or 2 episodes. 2
That's right.
episodes.
2 episodes, yeah.
3 episodes, yeah. And at the weekend, on Saturday night, Shawnee B, Sean Bagnall, to his friends, had his 30th birthday
That's right.
in a pub called Gnoods.
Gnoods.
Gnoods. Did you ever hear of a
No.
stranger name for the pub?
No, is that Mara Gnood?
I don't know. Gnoods in Terrell's Pass.
Lovely.
So we all went up to it.
Yeah, I was sick. I was obviously gigging that night. I couldn't get off.
Oh, were you playing?
Yeah, do you know what's the worst thing when you can't go to a party that you really want to go to?
Yeah.
Is when you get WhatsApp videos and Snapchats from the night.
Oh, right.
Oh, I mean, thank you so much for just saying, we're all here having a drink, like this is amazing crack.
And did
Kendy.
you get a couple of them, did you?
I got loads of them, man. It was driving me
yeah.
demented.
And where were you gigging, or how were you not able to go?
I was playing at a wedding somewhere, wasn't I? Or something.
Somewhere. Geez, you think you'd remember? It's only Saturday night, like.
Where was I playing a wedding?
But you look, pause that for a second. It's funny now that you just
No,
can't.
I wasn't. I was in Smiths in Limerick City.
Where are you now?
Yes.
That was quick now. It was a wedding 1 minute, and it
can
was
for-
Smith's the next.
Listen, I can't remember. It's
Can't-
Smiths in Limerick
You're
City.
definitely sure now.
100.
You just seem a small bit uncertain about where you were.
For 1,500, I'm going to go with Smiths in Limerick City, please, Ray.
You know your best friend Derek was at the
Yes.
at the party.
I know. I got videos from him too.
Derek took a strange approach to the night.
Right, did he get taken to drink?
Well, he had a few, and he was going to go round. He's kind of going around talking a bit, and we got some of that. I managed to tape him a little bit.
Lovely.
So just give you an idea, kind of what the chat
Oh,
was.
more stuff from the night. I can't wait. I'm
Here's
so
a little
happy.
bit of a few snips here now from the night. Okay, here we go.
I can't believe Mark is just sitting at home watching telly like.
I got to get a gig.
Oh, Matty. He's telling me today he's at home watching telly. He says he just wants a night off.
And he didn't come to the party.
No, I couldn't. He said he wouldn't do it.
He said he wouldn't come.
No, he said he wouldn't go.
Did he say why?
He just said he wasn't arsed.
Oh.
He couldn't afford it.
That is not true in the slightest.
That's where I heard it first,
Right.
right? But
Okay.
It would appear the more Derek drank, the more he sullied your name. I won't lie to you.
No, Mark was supposed to be here, but he just couldn't be arsed. He's at home watching TV.
Do you know what, actually? I saw the car sitting outside his house. And, you know, it makes sense now.
Joanne, you old bitch.
So, like...
Was that Joanne or Karen?
It was Joanne.
Jesus.
Yeah, that was... But you see, Derek, I think, pretty much started telling the whole place.
Yeah, a rumour.
Yeah, a rumour. Yeah, it kept going.
Yeah, no, he's at home. He's letting on he has a gig.
If he hasn't a gig, he should not be here.
That's what we thought, but...
I came from Copenhagen for this party. This guy doesn't have a gig and he hasn't been
One
here.
of Shawnee's best friends.
No.
Yeah.
Who was Joanne from Copenhagen?
That was Shawnee's sister.
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, she lived
Hannah.
over, that was Rachel.
Hannah. Oh, Rachel.
Yeah.
What's
Yeah.
her name? I was better with Hannah.
And
Why
then-
is
and
he
then-
spreading this rumour?
But see, now in fairness, I suppose it got caught in my head, then I ended up telling Shawnee's girlfriend, Lorraine. He made out to Shawnee that he was busy, but he's not.
Sean told me in a gig.
That's really bad.
Don't tell Sean.
I won't, it'll break his heart. No,
Did you tell Sean?
I won't lie to you, Kendy. Sean got told.
Hour 12 in the Big Brother party. And the birthday boy has just found out the news.
I can't believe this one. Sorry, man, I can't come to your party. I'm working. Working on a Saturday, Kendy. He's not working at all.
That fella hasn't worked. That fella hasn't worked since he worked in Super Value.
You called Eric one of your friends.
That fella hasn't worked since he worked in Super Value.
He said more, but I cut it out. I won't lie to you. So the word on the street in Terrell's Pass in Goodwood's bar on Saturday night was that you were at home playing PlayStation.
That's not true, but look,
You can't even remember where you were playing.
no more than the next man. I love playing PlayStation. I was in Spitz in Limerick City. I'm going to find proof, put it up on our Instagram.
That's all right. Good.
I will find proof, put it up. Shawnee B, I would love to have been there. Yeah. You're definitely, of all the friends I have, Shawnee, and sorry, Renox, I'm going to get emotional. You got me emotional. Shawnee B, of all the friends I have, 100% you're top 400.
That's good.
That's how much you mean to
He
me.
won't even make it to the wedding, so if he's only top 400. There's a good chance he won't get invited.
Listen, it's touch and go, Shawnee. A few people might say they can't come. You know, you might make it, yes.
There was lovely cake at it anyway.
What kind of cake was it?
It was with sprinkles on it, hundreds and thousands, and there was a bit of jam sponge in it. It was very moist. Derek ate most of the cake. We bought boxes of fun snaps with it as well. You know the wee fun snaps?
Oh, that you throw on the ground?
Yeah.
I saw kids playing with them in Air Square a couple of weeks ago.
They're such crack.
I've said this before, Ray. That kind of crack for €1 or €1.50 is unbelievable. When you're a kid, that keeps you ticking.
Oh, but if you were at a party in Terrell's Pass, you could just kick the girls' toilet open, fire in 6 or 7 of them, scare the shite out all the young ones taking a piddle.
Did you make bombs?
What?
Oh, cat bombs. No.
Yes.
Did ye?
Yeah.
They were unbelievable crack. Does anyone else remember this, right? You'd get a 50p coin.
Never seen Kendy get so excited.
Oh my God, the crack. Joey was unbelievable at making them buy. He'd have them ticket over lovely.
Right.
You'd get a 50p coin. You know the old cap guns? The pop, pop,
Yeah.
right? You get a full roll of caps and roll it around the
50p.
and then sellotape that as well.
Right.
And when you blow that, man, it'd like
How would you blow it?
You throw it into the ground.
All right, and she
When
blow.
you let it blow up, man, it's like being flat bang in the middle of Baghdad at the worst of times.
Well, once Shawnee's mammy Noreen got how did the fun snaps, it sounded like Baghdad, the pub, because she got tremendous fun out of scaring all the aunts and uncles.
Fun for all the ages.
It was fun for all the ages.
It's like a whoopee cushion, lads. Never get old.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Now,
Go on. Oh, wait, we on to the Shawnee
a big thing happened.
Ella.
Sean O'Reilly.
Right.
We don't do many stories on him lately because he's got a new young one. And we're banned from it. We have to be careful what we say. But this one we can talk about.
You sure?
Absolutely.
Sweet, man.
I'll set the scene for you.
Lovely.
It was Saturday.
Okay.
Sean O'Reilly needed a trim.
On the can?
He decided to himself he was going to finally try Rory's Maitland.
No
Rodney
way.
Clooney. He did.
Have you any idea how long I've been telling Sean
To go to Rory's
go
Maitland.
out to Rory's Maitland?
Yeah.
That is unreal.
But wait till you hear what
He
happened.
bit the Kendy.
He texts Rory to see was he out there.
Yeah, good
Now-
idea.
Yeah, because sometimes Rory isn't out there. Do you
No,
know
but-
Rory's alive too?
No, not even that. Sometimes Rory is the only man that works in his shop because he is a master technician of the
the
Gruig.
can.
Of
Yeah.
the Gruig. He is a master Gruig technician.
Yeah.
And he could have 8 boys waiting. I
Yeah.
ain't driving out to Clooney and then going, oh, affected.
But there was 8 boys rating.
No, that's why you text him.
But what happened was when he got the message from Sean, what do you think happened?
booked it.
He cleared the shop.
Everybody.
He told everyone, right, get out.
We're closed.
We're closed.
We're closed.
So he got everybody out. He got the team down. He got his mother down. His mother was down making tea. trying to get him, ready for his best friends come in, giving him a little back rub, telling him inspirational quotes.
Yeah, he played Eye the Tiger.
Because this is the big gig for
This
Rory.
is huge gig for Rory.
This is if he can nail Sean O'Reilly.
If anyone can nail Sean O'Reilly, they've met us.
Yeah, exactly. So he was getting prepped, he was getting ready. There was road closures in Colooney and around Colooney. They kind of prepared the route.
Yeah, they
didn't want anyone stopping Sean getting up the street.
Yeah, and they brought the guards in from Ballymorse. Is that why they were doing the checkpoints?
That's why, there was a fire brigade in and everything.
I knew it.
They basically cleared the street.
Right.
So that he had a place to park. Right? Rory then sprayed loads of aromatherapy oils and stuff. And you could imagine the excitement in Colooney. People looking out the windows going, who's coming?
I was wondering why there was bunting up around the street and everything, man. I thought it was festival week.
Sean's Riley anyway landed out. Sat into the chair. There was the tension was palpable.
I'd say he was sweating on like Christy Moore after 2 songs.
But you see, Sean... Sean was worried, because Sean doesn't venture away from the ladies' salon too often, He'd be a very big fan of the ladies' salon. He puts the trust in the women.
Yeah.
They know how to cut that kind of hair.
He's very particular.
He is.
Yeah.
So the pressure was on Rory.
Right.
As far as I hear.
Go on.
It went well.
Oh, thank God.
Apparently, it was one of the best haircuts he ever got.
Oh, thank God. Rory, fair play to him. I tell
Could
you
have been the end of Rory.
Yeah, when push came, that would ruin your career if you give Sean O'Reilly a bad haircut.
It would.
I tell you, it just shows you under pressure, man.
Yeah.
He'll stand up to us.
He did.
Unbelievable, Rory, man. My heart is racing now, boy, from that.
Isn't it great?
Sean was delighted with us.
Sean was delighted with it. He said it was one of the best haircuts he ever got.
Will he go out again?
Oh, he will.
Don't say when, obviously. We can't tell people when. Yeah,
he said he will,
Yeah, he said he will go out again. Yeah. Oh, fair play to you, Rory.
So now
Big
Rory's moved up an old rung on the old barber and ladder.
No.
He's got the Sean O'Reilly badge on the door now. It's like the Michelin star for the rest. Picture of Sean O'Reilly at the door. Sean O'Reilly approved barbers. Imagine there's a list of them up on the web. You check. Where would Sean get his haircut now in Tullamore?
Oh, stop, man. You can't get a booking in Rory's down for the next 2 years. You booked out, boy. So that was your week.
I think that was it, yeah.
Which my week was the same as it always has been, Ray.
Right.
I tipped in, tipped out.
Did a bit.
Came home.
Yeah.
But I've been reading up a lot lately, and it came into the news a couple of months ago. Apparently Ireland has a compo culture or a claim culture.
Jeez, we're going very serious all of a sudden.
I know, but this is serious stuff now, Ray.
Yeah. I did see it in the paper on Sunday morning.
Did you?
I did.
Lovely. Did you a story about it?
A story about one of the TDs was given out saying, "Jeez, how the hell have we not tackled it?" Apparently loads of leisure spots are getting closed down.
But there are loads of places are getting closed down, Ray.
Certain rides can't be taken anymore.
Listen, if you take away the ride, I'm done. Right? I won't go outside. I'll move out of this country rather than take away the ride.
Certain rides are too dangerous for you, Kendy.
Yeah, well, listen, I've
come
come
across insurance
them.
for them now.
I've come across them. No.
We both know that hasn't happened.
Right. But listen to me. I've done pretty much a summer gigs, and summertime is festival time in this country.
That's right.
And more times, Hot Fuss have landed down to a tremendous festival that we've done for 10 years.
Yep.
Right? And they've said this might be the last one, lads. Now, the insurance culture, the insurance companies are they're buying us out of it. We can't afford it anymore.
€56,000 for a night in the field.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, shocking.
So they're saying, no, I can't do it anymore, lads. This probably won't be on next year again. And then you hear of your one from Fine Gael. She fell off a swing inside in a pub. She tried to make a claim. You get boys getting tipped in the back in their cars and they're claiming whiplash.
Yeah. It's a danger going out the road these days.
It's just unbelievable.
Yeah.
A danger for you,
Yeah.
getting claimed against and stuff.
Totally.
Listen, Ireland very evidently has a compo culture.
Right, and what have you done about it?
Well, I got vexed, first of all.
Fair
I
enough.
said, this is thunder and disgrace. I read about a fella who went into a shop, right? To get change for the bus. Your man says, we don't really do that thing. I don't have change. I haven't time right now. And he was Russian, right? No, he was Irish. Like, but
in Russia, shop, give change to you.
and then he ran out the door and he tripped on the way out the door and he sued them for 45 grand.
So you got the change for the bus in the end?
And he got plenty of change for the bus.
He
man.
bought a bus. Bought his own bus.
Listen, this isn't going to change by the looks of things.
Right.
And my insurance is going up every year, even though I have more and more no claims.
Yeah.
Because the buys out on the road.
Yeah.
Right, and all this other crack. It's not going to change.
Okay.
On the other side of the coin, you've got tourism in Ireland starting to take an uptake.
Right.
Since the recession. And more boys coming into the country. I think not half enough. And I think, no, bear with me for a second.
I'm with you.
I think that Fáilte Ireland are missing a beat in this now. They should be taking advantage of Ireland's claim culture and using it as a method of getting tourists into this country.
Like trying to monetize it.
Try and monetize it.
Try and make
It's dead right.
like to encourage people to come in and try and get a claim.
No.
What?
I mean, If you're an American tourist and you're going, will I go to Ireland or will I not go to Ireland? But you're in there an incentive there. Look, you'd never know. You might trip over a curb, lovey.
But
And
it's a bit like a really strange gambling culture where you get people go to Vegas hoping they'll win a load of money.
Yeah.
So you're telling people that rather than going to Vegas hoping to win a load of money on a slot machine, come to Ireland and find a curb.
Ray, all I'm saying is there has to be incentives to come here. And I
Right.
think we need to make the best of a bad situation.
Okay.
And with that being said, I actually ended up putting pen to paper again, Ray.
You did not.
And if Fáilte Ireland are listening, you can use this, right? Get in touch with me. I think this is a good angle to boost the tourism in Ireland.
Okay.
Lovely. Now, we set up.
So you wrote a song?
I wrote a song.
Right.
So,
Okay.
do you want to hear it?
I'd love to hear it.
Lovely. Let's go then.
Right.
About to get this set up.
Order this one.
All right, Ray. So this song is called "Where Everybody Makes a Claim."
Oh.
Now, Fáilte,
And you wrote this yourself?
I wrote it myself.
Completely original composition.
The
Not
music
based
might
on anything.
No, the music might be taken from another song.
Okay.
The melody.
All right, okay. So you did a Katie Taylor on it. No, not Katie Taylor. Katy Perry. Katy Taylor doesn't be borrowing.
Yeah.
Katy Perry.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, so there's a Christian rapper somewhere in America going, what is he doing taking my song? Right, sorry. Topical. Go
Here
on.
we go, Ray.
Here we go. 1, 2, 3.
Where everybody makes a claim. Well, making your way in the world today takes everything you got. Taking a break from financial worries sure would help a lot. Wouldn't you like to get free cash? It doesn't matter where you're from or if you're out of luck. If your bank account says 500,000 or you haven't got a book, well, I think Ireland's the place for you. I think you've gotta go where everybody makes a claim. Insurance fraud, it has no shame. Well, hitting the deck and saying your hurts and buying yourself a brand new Merc, 'cause you wanna go where everyone makes a claim. Oh, beautiful. The council made the curb too high. I think you stubbed your toe. But you tell the judge you can no longer walk. Sure, how is he to know?
Not a clue.
You'll walk away with 50k. A night out with all the girls. I'll sit down on this swing. Forgotten how this child's toy works. Now I've landed on me ring. I see this as a win. How lucky that I live where everybody makes a claim.
Beautiful, Kendy.
And insurance fraud, it has no shame. Well, if you're looking to make quick cash, a slam on the brakes and cry whiplash. You wanna go where everyone makes a claim.
Oh, Kendy. That is marvellous. Do you think Fáilte will call?
If you want it, you do enjoy the tunes.
The worst thing is now we'll have to see now how well it'll compete with Ode to an Instagram Young One.
Well, that was number one for 15 seconds, I think.
It was great.
And number one, you know, down in the record room downtown.
And we also, well, speaking of songs on the podcast,
Go on,
I'd just like to bring this back.
bring it back.
Do you remember?
1, 2, 3, 4.
I was thinking about what to do.
I'll see you there.
Yeah, I've been saving my love for you. Yeah.
I'll definitely see you there. There's a hit in that song, man.
I've been singing it all week
I
after
know.
the quiz.
Yeah, because I got played at the quiz, and
That's Buzzy Gagnon's second signal. Say it for me, Kendy.
that is Buzzy Gagnon's second single. I'll definitely see you
I'll
there.
definitely see that. It sounded nothing like the first one.
No, the first one is I'll see you there.
Yeah.
Completely different song.
Different song.
Different shark.
So that was the week that was in it.
That's the week that was in it, yeah.
Very good.
Is that it? Is it?
I think that's it now. Have you any nice plans for the week ahead?
Not really. I'm going to gig every day again. Man, my summer, man. Holy shit. I didn't go nowhere, didn't do nothing. I just gigged every
if
day.
you didn't take last night off,
Yeah.
today being Tuesday now, if you didn't take last night being Monday off,
Yeah.
how many would have been in a row?
I would have done about 32 gigs straight in a row.
Right.
So a full month and more.
Right.
Worth of not having a night off.
I would like to give a big shout out to everybody, all the really helpful staff and the revenue commissioners who make it happy and easy for Kendy to do this sort of stuff. I do miss them, in fairness, since I left.
Oh, jeez, you'll be getting back in touch with them again soon, mate. So don't be
Okay,
worried.
we'll have to talk.
Yeah, you'll be doing up my accounts.
But and you've not gone on any holidays, no?
No, sure, I can't have time, man.
Right.
I have a wedding to pay for. Try
That's
and make
true.
as much pounds as I can.
And you've it all booked. Do you want to tell everybody the date?
We have it all booked. No, I'm not telling them the date.
You wouldn't have to set up a WhatsApp group then.
I'm not telling them nothing. I'm not telling them where it is. Have you any
Alright.
idea, man? I don't want the Papa Kendys outside the door.
Tell me, is it anything less than a castle?
It is a castle.
Oh, I knew it, lad. Nothing better for Kendy, huh?
Yeah, I tell you what,
Yeah,
man.
yeah. A real castle now.
Every prince deserves a castle.
That's good.
And every king deserves a castle.
Good.
And I'm the king.
We should look forward to it. How many years away is it?
It's a year and a half away, less.
Very good.
Yeah.
Jeez, big day. Big
Oh,
time.
big day coming.
Big day coming. Have to buy
I
a suit.
know.
It's funny, I was actually saying this to the sister about, because she's on about her wedding as well.
Oh, yeah, that's right, yeah.
She said, have you got a suit? And I said, I have 2 suits.
Right.
I have the fat suit and I have the skinny suit.
And the birthday suit.
And I have the funeral suit.
Jesus.
So I have 3 suits. Fat suit, skinny suit, funeral suit.
So is that depending on your fluctuation of weight?
It depends on my fluctuation of weight. So
Right.
if you see me in a maroon suit at a wedding, you can be damn sure that I've put on a few pounds. If you see me in a blue suit at a wedding,
Right.
you can be damn sure that I'm looking after myself and eating plenty of salads.
Lovely.
And I'm feeling good about myself.
Lovely.
And if you see me in a black suit, somebody's died.
That's,
Or it's a black tie affair. Could be that too.
oh, that's very good, man.
That's it.
Like,
Oh, and one last piece of news
Go on.
before I go.
Go on.
I got the shorts repaired.
Did you?
I did.
So the
I got,
crotch?
I got the crotch repaired.
Thank God, Ray.
So she's back in business.
Lovely.
And I tell you, the crotch cleavage is no longer.
You won't, mate, listen, they'll never be thrown out, man.
Thanks.
They're going to survive everything. World wars, the whole lot.
So that was episode 56.
I hope you enjoyed it.
56.
56, imagine.
Mental.
Jeez,
Any shout outs? No?
No.
Good.
I can't remember.
Haven't time.
No, I haven't time.
We'll see you next week.
Good luck.
Good luck.